Libra, hey Libra. Today you are most compatible with Sagittarius. You may have a burst of energy today, Libra. Okay, 3 a.m. could be important for you, or could have been important for you today, or will be tomorrow. I'm recording for you on Thursday. It is just after 1:30 p.m. as I record for you on Thursday, Libra. Thursdays are the energies of Jupiter. Jupiter is your growth and expansion, your luck and abundance. Jupiter also traditionally is the energies of the weather, the god of the sky, okay, thunder. Libra, you'll look nice in the color orange, or a fruit orange may appear in your day. Orange connects you to your sacral chakra, your creativity, connections, your passion, your what else I was gonna say? Your connections, your feelings, how you feel about other people. Okay. Your good luck number for today is the number 4. Fours are your stability, your hard work, your culture, or your way of life. So, hey, hi, hello, Libra. How are you? I hope you all are happy, healthy, productive, and creating good karma for yourselves, Libra. I know you are. Thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, and hyping the videos. I appreciate all of your support. If you haven't subscribed already, Libra, do me a big favor. Hit the subscribe button before you leave the channel today. It is absolutely free for you to subscribe, friend. And YouTube told me that most of you guys watching are not actually subscribed. So go ahead and subscribe, friend. You already watching. Thank you, Libra. And Libra, be sure to subscribe to your other channel, Couture Libra, as well. You have a playlist and a couple of videos over there, Libra, so make sure you check those out. And if you are subscribed and you still haven't been seeing my videos, just play your playlist to let the algorithm know that you are still interested in my videos. You guys know that the algorithm is a little tricky now, so if you don't actually watch for a while, it won't recommend you. So put your playlist on, let it play in the background. And see, and you can also, just collect some other messages, right? Pick up some things you haven't heard before. Either way, Libra, we're doing a love checkup. I was gonna do a next romantic encounter, but it feels more like love checkup energies. So we'll look at the overall energies between you and your person right now, how you are appearing, how they are appearing, and then we'll look at the outcome. Jeez. Okay. And there will be a timestamp in the comments of all of my videos, Libra, where you can forward through the shuffling and the horoscope to where I get to the first card here, okay? So the mutual energy between you guys right now, it says be optimistic. Keep in mind that you create your reality. You can't attract love with a negative mindset. And then at the bottom of the deck is unrequited feelings. There's not enough love to keep this relationship going in a healthy way. The next energy is distance. The separation you are experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. Okay. The next energy behind that one would be actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. Okay. So actions speak louder than words. Distance, unrequited feelings, and be optimistic. What's causing this energy is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is movement, right? It's usually movement that happens very quickly. Travel by air. Could be messages, a lot of messages, emails, text messages, right? Air. Libra, you're appearing as the Queen of Wands. I heard I don't know, Libra. Don't take it the wrong way, friend, okay? But I heard witchy. I literally started hearing the Childish Gambino song. And if you know the song, you know it's not a bad song. Well, it's not a bad song. I like the song, so. Your person is appearing as the Fool. So they're wanting to reach out, wanting to take a risk, wanting to say something or take action. I feel like you appearing as the Queen of Wands, that you are very tempting right now, very seductive. There we go. That's the word I was looking for, seductive. You got this fool getting ready to walk off the cliff. Like literally this fool getting ready to walk off the cliff. Now, in the outcome, Libra, is the Hanged Man. Now, I was like, oh, why the Hanged Man? But then I pulled the next card. Behind the Hanged Man is the Six of Cups. So it could be something that happened in the past that they got caught up in, okay? And so, you know, the Hanged Man, while y'all know I don't let the Hanged Man off easy, okay? I apply all the pressure. Because again, traditionally the Hanged Man was the traitor. The card was called the Traitor and not the Hanged Man. So the Traitor, like if you know the story, you can just double tap about 20 seconds through this. But if you don't know the story of the Hanged Man is equivalent to being on the America's Most Wanted, right? Back in the day, traditionally, whoever committed a crime, a very horrible crime, the hangman didn't turn themselves in because they wanted to do the right thing. This person only gets caught. That's the only reason that they are actually hanging in this position, because they got caught, right? They've done something pretty dang bad. They tried to dodge out of town, but a bounty was placed on them, and their picture with their name and the crime that they committed and the reward was painted on the biggest buildings around their town. And whoever caught them got the bounty. So it's like being on America's Most Wanted, but the back in the day version. So in reverse, the Hanged Man would be optimistic and maybe having that enlightenment. The Hanged Man represents Pisces, and the opposite of Pisces is Virgo. Virgo representing the Hermit. The Hermit is the one that finds the wisdom. The Hangman, not so much. The next energy after the Hangman is the Death energy. They are ultimately hanging there to be no more. And no matter how many people try to tell you that you're hanging upside down by your foot for wisdom and enlightenment, logically, we know that doesn't make sense. So I promise I wouldn't lie to you, friend. Just Google it if you don't believe me. The proof is in the words, all right? But whatever this is that they've done, it happened in the past, and it caused the breakup. Distance, the separation you're experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. They're having to so it feels like this Hangman, where they got caught up, they are we'll pull some more energy, right? But right now we don't have the Death energy, so I don't feel like this ending is permanent, right? This separation you're experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. So maybe they will find the error of their ways while they're hanging upside down, because they're the Fool. They're appearing as the Fool and not the Death energy, right? And that could be a good thing or a bad thing, right? Because a little change and transition is always welcomed, okay? It's needed. Growth. The King of Cups, Knight of Swords. All right, let's see. What's the Eight of Wands about? What's this movement or message or travel? Four of Pentacles. Let's see. What's the Eight of Wands for the Libra? Be optimistic. The Fool is very much so that. The Hanged Man is very much so that. Energy of optimism. Let's see. So what's her name? The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo. Oh, look at that. Justice. Yeah, look at that. See, whatever this is they've done in the past, they're wanting to right their wrong. Oh, look at Libra, look at this. Now, isn't that cute? In my country girl voice. Isn't that cute? um, Justice and the Lovers, okay? They're wanting to right a wrong. The energies of two people choosing to be together naturally, your own free will. They think you're witchy, but no, this is the Lovers is on your own free will. No magic, no spells, no love incantations, no candles burning, none of that foolishness, Libra. You said I always get what I want. Naturally, you are alchemy. You're ruled by Venus. Venus rules alchemy, especially love. That's why you are tantalizing. I don't know why. It's not a word that I use, Libra, so that's what they said. That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said. I'm sorry. My Red Bull, Libra. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. My Red Bull started kicking in, friend. Sorry. Do y'all watch The Office? I love The Office, okay? That is like one of my favorite shows. Let's see, Libra. They're appearing as the Fool. Let's see, the Hierophant. That's the only one that flipped over. Taurus. This person is very, maybe religious, or they could be very spiritual as well. Look at that. The King of Pentacles. Still Virgo. Taurus energy. Let's see. Why are they the Fool? They're wanting to provide. They're wanting to right their wrong. The Hierophant is very, usually very conformative, right? Trying to do the right thing in regards to religion and traditional norms, right? So yeah, look at that. The Page of Cups. They're going to apologize. Some sort of message. Like I said, this Eight of Wands could be messages. The Page of Wands is usually really innocent, really charming, right? Yeah, look at that. The Ace of Swords. An honest conversation, truth or clarity, victory. I feel like they're gonna look at this. I'm sorry, Libra. I'm not gonna say look at this anymore. But the Six of Pentacles, balancing things out, making things right, giving support. Maybe they owe you money. Maybe the money is what caused the breakup. Maybe it didn't, but the Eight of Cups, I feel like it could have. And maybe they're wanting to, pay you back, or whatever this is. They're wanting to right their wrong. Whatever the support is that they didn't provide, they want to provide that support now. I feel like you have somebody in the chokehold, Libra. Let's look at this Queen of Wands and your energy. I mean, I don't have to tell you what your swag is, friend. I think you know. I just want to be nosy, friend. I want to see how else they are, how you're appearing in the energy. Ooh, you said, see, then nobody got the swagger like us, friend. And look at that. Knight of Swords. I don't know, Libra. I saw the Knight of Swords twice. You might be a little ticked off at this person, friend. Unrequited feelings. There's not enough love to keep this relationship going in a healthy way. You might still be a little mad at them. Hey, boy, move. Yeah, look at that. I don't think you like this. For some of you. For some of you. I don't think you having it, friend. It was just the way the Knight of Swords, even though I kept shuffling, it kept popping out. And it was like popping out, like almost flipping over where I could see it really good. So I feel like whatever this person did in the past, you see them as the Hanged Man, right? They're appearing as the Hanged Man. And again, that Hanged Man is not a difficult energy to encounter because someone intentionally deceives you. It's almost like they set you up, It's an intentional deception. It's done on purpose. It's very well thought out and planned, okay? And I feel like whatever they did, you still want to get your lick back, friend. The Five of Swords is revenge. It's someone who is willing to do whatever is necessary to get what they want. Five of Swords could even be a little bit of a bully. You said by any means necessary, I'm going to get him. But it's only the Five of Swords. So you might be a little vicious, but not as vicious as you could be, Libra. You could have that sort of justice in your intentions. And I think that would be worse for them. Right now, you just want to make them feel a little worse, but you can't make them feel worse because you just want to give them the Five of Swords. They're already the Hangman. The Hangman is way worse than the Five of Swords, but I feel like you just want to, you're still a Libra. You still got to teach a lesson, just a little one though. I don't know what to tell you, friend. Okay, it looks like they are going to be reaching out. This Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands, Page of Cups. Maybe they're going to apologize. Let's look at the Ace of Swords and the Page of Cups. Got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. Gemini, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag. Everybody here, friend. All right, let's see. Let's get one more. The Ace of Pentacles. All right, and the Eight of Swords. Look at that. It would have been in reverse because it felt like this, but I just picked it up from the top. But the Eight of Swords, having those negative thoughts, creating negative thoughts. I mean, obviously they're going to be a little bent on whatever they did here in the past. So they're stressing on reaching out and communicating. I think this was in Capricorn's reading, Libra. If you have a significant Capricorn placement, definitely check out the Capricorn reading. Make sure you check out Couture Capricorn as well as Couture Libra. But yeah, I think they are, planning to apologize. I feel like if this person owes you money, because for some of you, I really do feel like this beef was about money, or this breakup was about money. I feel like someone left with, maybe you gave someone money and, they kind of dipped out without paying you back. It's almost like a ghosting, right? Like they just kind of stopped talking or stopped responding. Or maybe you needed their help and they ghosted you. Something like that. But I feel like they're going to apologize. But you're still in the Queen of Wands is already a little feisty, okay? I know people like to say the Queen of Swords is the angry B word in the deck, right? The Queen of Swords is the least confrontational energy in the deck. She's very compromising, so much so that those same people will turn around and say, Libras are people pleasers. Your mama. Tell them I said it, Libra. They mama. All right. The Queen of Wands is way more feisty than the Queen of Swords. So I feel like I feel like you won't mouth smoke with them. Like it doesn't feel like banter because it feels like you really do have an issue with them. But like play fighting, but I meant what I said, that kind of energy. Like, let me just punch you in your arm. Ha ha ha. We playing, but I want you to know that this punch sting a little bit. Something like that. Like it's like you say it in a playful way, but you actually really mean it. Right? Yeah, the Ten of Swords. You want them to feel like if you had to encounter the Hangman, they left and they ghosted you, like the Eight of Cups, they just walked away. They left you feeling pretty down bad. Right? And now you want them to feel pretty down bad. You don't just get look at that. The Queen of Swords, Five of Cups, Empress. Yeah. Like you don't get to just dip out and then come back with your little Page of Cups and apologize with your little cup, friend. You're going to catch this smoke. Look at that. Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords. It's the Empress. All connected to the Empress. Like, nah. We going to talk about some things first, friend. You don't get to just come back. But I think they do really like you a lot, Libra. So I think this is good energy to end with, Libra. I told you were the Queen of Wands, and I was saying that you were very tempting. Like you You are gorgeous. And look at this Empress. She's gorgeous. This way. Oh, this way. My bad. So they can't stop thinking about you. I can't make that your title because that's been your title for this person for like weeks now. So I don't know what we'll title it, Libra, but we'll do either another love reading or an energy read. So make sure you have your notifications on for those. Don't forget to comment, like, hype, subscribe. All of those free ways help my small channel grow in a major way. And I appreciate you so, so much for it. Thanks for watching. Bye, Libra.